All right, hey guys, welcome to our Dream Team Monday Night Zoom. We have a very special guest tonight, so I'm going to do the housekeeping stuff really quickly. The tracker is up for Vegas. You guys are well aware that we have the 4K and the 12K rank advance bonuses back on board. Auto ships coming out. We had a planning Zoom this morning that I did for Susan, and Lisa Cook did an amazing planning Zoom for me last night while I was in the air. So there's plenty of things to help you get ready for your week. But the thing we're going to do tonight is I'm going to turn this whole Zoom over to Jayson Stewart, and I'm just going to let him pour into you guys. He did a live in Samantha Cox Dreamcatchers page, I think 2 weeks ago. And immediately I was like, oh my gosh, that was amazing. Would you please share with the whole team? He did the live kind of like later in the evening, and I swear I had trouble going to sleep because I was like ready to work after that. So I'm super appreciative of your time, Jayson. I am just going to mute out and let you roll if you are ready.
Always ready. And I'm super excited to meet you guys. And I'm so humbled that you asked me to do this. And I guess I'm not sure who saw the Zoom that I did before. And I don't know if you want me to go back and tell the story and all that. How do you want me to do it?
I think it would be good for a little, I told people to watch it, but you know how that goes. So a little backstory on how you started would be awesome. And then I just have a feeling your gut will take you wherever it wants to go. So we'll go with that.
I see a lot of familiar faces here on the Zoom, so it's nice to see you guys. So my name is Jayson Stewart. I am an 80K out of West Palm Beach, Florida. I started Thrive July the 6th, 2018. So I am coming up on 3 years in a month. So I'm super happy about that. My story starts a little dark, and I just think I want to touch on that. You know, I didn't start Thrive to do a business. I didn't even start Thrive for really anything but energy, right? I knew about Thrive. I knew I'd seen the posting, I read all the stuff. I might have seen a video or two, but what caught my eye was two of my good friends on a live video, around lunchtime, actually. I think I was at work. My Facebook notification came up that my two friends were going live. I watched it and I was like, whoa, they talk about energy. I need energy, guys. I was drinking 6 to 8 Mountain Dews every single day. That's how I got my energy. So I'd wake up in the morning, get that coffee, go to Dunkin' Donuts, eat the donuts, Mountain Dew, Mountain Dew, Mountain Dew, Mountain Dew. And I was a sugaraholic, that whole thing, eating unhealthy. I was weighing in about 235 pounds when I started with Thrive. But the story didn't start there, guys. So if you don't know my story, and I say it so often, so a lot of you might have heard it before, but I was in rehab. I had made some bad decisions in my life, and I was drinking heavily. I had a bad marriage. My wife had been diagnosed with stage 4 stomach cancer, and alcohol took over my life. From the time I woke up in the morning, I was drinking to get the shakes off, till the time I went to bed, just keeping that constant alcohol in my system, at work, driving my kids around. It was a nightmare, right? So I knew I needed some help, and I checked myself into rehab. So when I got out of rehab, my wife is still, diagnosed with stage 4 stomach cancer. I knew, she wasn't probably not going to make it much longer, but we went through with the divorce, and that was probably the hardest thing that I could ever have done. I wanted to be there for her while she was going through it, but I don't know what it's like to face death, right? And she was going through some real emotional things and pushing the family away. So I moved out of the family home, and I bought an RV, and I got the picture right here. I like to show it. I was living in this, guys. 25 feet. There's my beautiful daughters right there, Reese and Riley. I slept up here on this top bunk. So I wasn't getting a good night's sleep. But I saw that video and I was excited for the energy. I had no idea about the sleep, the mood support, weight management, nothing. I didn't even see that. All I heard was energy. So I get on the 3 simple steps, guys, and it changed my life. Like it has probably all of you guys, right? So I took the 3 steps the very first day, I felt that clean burning energy, but I wasn't even sure that it was going to work. I didn't think it was going to last. I thought it was going to be like drinking the Mountain Dew, go up and come down, but it never came down. So then I'm thinking to myself, oh, I'm never going to sleep tonight. But my head hit the pillow on that top bunk of that RV, and I didn't wake up until the next morning. Literally at 6 a.m., I looked at my phone and I was in shock. I was like, oh my God, I slept through the night and I feel really refreshed. Not only did I get the energy all day, but that night I slept so good. So day 3, I felt that mental clarity, that focus started kicking in. But day 7 is my aha. Paul Gravett says, give this 10 days on an empty stomach and you're going to feel something. Well, day 7, I sure as heck felt something. I felt so much euphoria that I picked up the phone and I called the 2 girls that got me started. And I said, guys, I just got out of rehab. There better not be drugs in this shit because I feel freaking amazing. Like, I can't have this stuff. And they just laughed. They're like, Jay, we've been telling you for 2.5 years. I watched them for 2.5 years. So that's pretty much my beginning. That's my story. But I want to tell you something about my story. And I don't know what your ranks are or whatever, but we got that 4K rank advancement bonus and that 12K right now. Guys, if you are just starting, you're just beginning and you don't know what you're doing, perfect. Because I went 12K in 20 days and I'm going to tell you exactly how I did it. I did it because I wasn't the expert. I didn't know the ingredients. I didn't know anything about, oh my God, I feel amazing. And how did I get to 12K in 20 days? I didn't do it by myself. You're not going to do this alone. You might be able to get to 4K. You possibly could get to 12K by yourself. And that's a stretch. You have to get other people excited with you, right? So how do you do that? You're going to go live. And I know that a lot of people are afraid to go live. Live video is the key to my success. So I don't know what you guys are like. If you don't do it, I'm telling you, do it. If you're running for these rank advancement bonuses, or if you're going for 40, or if you're going for 80 or 200, live video stops the feed. I do not go on Facebook, see somebody's post, read the whole thing and get so excited and want to do it. No, I want to see their face. I want to hear their voice. I want to see the passion. So that's exactly what I did. Tanya and Allison, Tanya's direct to Maria Dillard. I knew she was successful. I knew Maria Dillard was successful. I knew nothing about this business or about supplementation or being healthy. Guys, I just got out of rehab. I'm drinking so many Mountain Dews. I'm eating poorly. I'm like, oh, I don't even know what I'm doing, but I feel great. So it was the enthusiasm and the consistency of the live videos. So they said, Jay, we want you to take a picture of your patch and just write exactly what you feel, like something about what you did. So that was what I did. I didn't say thrive. I didn't say anything about 3 steps. I just said, oh my God, on a picture, I can't believe that this thing gave me the best sleep I've ever had in my life. So that would be my post, right? Then I would go to the beach in the morning time because I like to watch the sunrise, and I go live. And I just literally be like, guys, I don't know what this is. I don't know anything about it, but I feel freaking amazing. This thing right here, it's rocking my world. I'm sleeping good. Like, you got to message me. This stuff is a game changer. And I would do that maybe once, maybe twice, sometimes 3 times a day. So people are watching me on this live. They're like, what the hell is Jayson doing at the beach? Why is he so freaking happy? And they started messaging me, calling me, texting me and saying, I got to know what you're doing. See, I didn't tell them what it was, right? So this is the advice for somebody brand new that hasn't flooded their feed with the Thrive packaging and come join my team and all that stuff. Like, that's not what I did. I didn't tell people what it was, and I made them reach out to me. So I knew they were interested. As soon as they reached out, this is all I did. They said, Jay, you're just the connector to the product and your story. You know your story. You don't know anything else. We don't want you to talk about the business. We don't want you to talk about what the ingredients are. Literally connect them to us in a 3-way messenger chat. And that's all I did, over and over and over and over. So somebody would go onto my post and say, what is that, Jay? Boom, I'm going right into Messenger. Hey, Johnny. Oh my God. I don't even know what this is. It's flipping amazing. You are going to love it. You got to hear my amazing friend Tanya and my amazing friend Allison's experience on this product. Boom. I shut my mouth. I never said another word. And they went in with their voice clippers and said, hey, this is Allison. And I have the luxury. Allison's a physician's assistant. So she would say, I'm a physician's assistant, blah, 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 give her very brief story. Then Tanya would come in, another set of validation, right? That third party validation started to get people to sign up right away without me even knowing how to give them a free customer account. I didn't know anything, guys. Like literally, I'm in this RV, I'm in this little RV, just putting people in three-way messages over and over. So sometimes it'd be 15, sometimes it'd be 20 a day, sometimes it'd be 30 a day. But the key to this was I took myself out of the way. All I did was the live video, how I'm feeling. People would reach out, oh my God, what are you doing? I wouldn't even tell them. Boom. Now, if somebody knew about Thrive and go, hey, is that Thrive? I'd hide that comment on my wall because I didn't want to give the information away, right? This is for, like I said, brand new people now. Now, I've been doing it almost 3 years. People know I'm a Thriver, right? But I'm still adding people to my network every single day. So I still don't want to blast Thrive out there and give away, because what are they going to do? They're going to go to Google, they're going to type in Thrive, they're going to click the thing, and then, oh yeah, I want to buy it, and boom, they didn't get it from me, right? So you don't want to do that, because, and also they could go on there to YouTube, and there's some people that say, oh my God, I got the shakes, this is terrible stuff. I wanted to get them to the people that were going to be able to close the deal for me. So basically, if you are very passionate about what it's doing for you, that's the key. You don't want to say there's B12, there's whatever the ingredients. I never even said that. I would literally say, I am so new. I just know how I feel, and I feel freaking amazing, sleeping better, blah, blah, blah. So that was the first 20 days I went 12K, but I also signed up a few other people that I duplicated that exact thing to. I said, you are just going to connect them to Tanya and Allison. Don't even connect them to me, because I don't know what to say yet, right? So I would listen to what all the three-way calls. Guys, I was living in the RV, no cable, no nothing, just my clothes and that RV. So what did I do? I said, I want to learn how the hell to do this. So I went to the 200K docuseries and I watched every single one of them over and over and over. I listened to Chastity Marie, how she talked, Billy Holdery, Mike Page, Maria Dillard, all the 200K docuseries. That was my entertainment. That's what I watched. And then I got deep into the cloud office and I started watching those trainings, right? I didn't have anything better to do. I couldn't go out with my friends because I was sober now. They're all drinking. I couldn't go to the same places. I couldn't go to bars. I had nothing to do but sit in that RV and just study the top leaders. And I went to the top, right? I didn't start watching sidelines and people on my team that didn't really have a lot of success. I said, I want to go to where the people are crushing it and copy and mimic everything that they're doing. So I did. I started to reach out. I said, let me see all these 200Ks. All right, that's a 200K. Send them a message. I'm so new, but I'm loving this. I really respect what you're doing, and I want to do what you're doing. Would you do a live with me? I must have sent out 50 of those. I got some people that do them. Claudia Steffen, Billy Holderby. Michelle King. Just so many people were willing to help me right in the beginning. So that was another key to my success. I didn't know what to say, but I didn't have to. I interviewed somebody that knew what the hell to say, and I just sat there and said, yeah, I feel amazing. You know what I mean? So guys, utilize people that know what the hell they're doing. Third-party validation is going to sell. Because let me be completely honest with you. I just got out of rehab. Nobody trusts me on a health and wellness journey. I'm fat. I'm 40 pounds heavier than I am now. I just didn't have that credibility, right? But as soon as I edified my upline and said, oh my God, my friend Allison, physician assistant, amazing. She is a genius. Oh my God, Tanya, she's amazing. She's crushing the business. These people, boom, I just separated myself, dopey me, and said, these are amazing people. They knew, liked, and trust me though, right? So these are the people in my warm market that knew, liked, and trust me, but they also knew that I didn't know everything. So if you can get yourself out of the way, and the most important thing, guys, is to duplicate that, right? See, I didn't just come in and copy and stop, because if you copy, you're just replicating. You're not duplicating. You need to copy and then teach, and then they do it. That's called replication to duplication, and then multiplication. So you want to do as many people that come in, teach them the right way, and tell them to just do this over and over. It can get so mundane and so boring, but guys, successful people just do the basics better because they do them over and over and over. Don't reinvent the wheel. Don't come in here and say, I don't like the video that Paul Gravett did. Like, I think I'm going to alter that. No, these people know what the hell they're doing, right? Like Paul Gravett and Jayson Camper came from direct sales. If you haven't read Jayson Camper's book, oh my God, that thing blew my mind. But one of my favorite things about this company is the community, right? So in my early stages with the company, I was going through still a lot, living in that RV, splitting time with my wife, with the children. They were living with me. I still wasn't making great money in the very beginning, single dad, 2 kids. Then my father passed away, right, of cancer. So my team like wrapped their arms around me, like held me up, and I focused on LaBelle. And then a couple weeks later, my ex-wife passed away, and it was like, oh shit. Then a week after that, my sister, and all 3 passed away within such a short period of time that I really focused. I could have just said, oh my God, I'm giving up. I can't do this. Like, oh my God. But I relied on the community, the people. I watched the Zooms. They lifted me up. They made me feel good. And I really plugged into the trainings. You have to show up to go up. You can't plug into one Zoom a week and be like, okay, but then you're not telling your other teammates. Like, you have to tell your teammates they have to get the training, because nobody knows how to do this when they first start. Nobody does. I don't care if you came from It Works or whatever. It's a different animal over here. LaBelle does things different, outside the box. The delivery system, guys, we have the exact products. We have the exact same compensation plan. We got everything that the top 200Ks have. We have every single tool that Maria Dillard has. We have every single tool Chastity Marie, Lindsay Dickens, every single tool. There's nothing different about you and what they have, right? It's all about you. Are you going to go after this? Are you going to write down a list of the top 10 people that need better sleep, that need more energy, that want to lose a few pounds, that actually could use a couple $1,000 with this 4,000 rank advancement bonus, that 12,000? Is there somebody that that you can reach out and say, you know what? And I heard on the Lunch and Grow today, and I hope you guys saw it, and I only caught a little bit, but the lady said something so amazing, and I want my team to start doing this. And I'm just going to paraphrase what she said, because I don't know word for word, but she said, I helped 4 people on my team, or 5 people, or my team helped 10 people earn this 4,000 rank advancement bonus when it just happened. Well, guess what? It's on right now. And I know that you could probably use 4,000 or even $12,000. And we want to teach you how to do it if you're open to learning more. You got to get them excited. And definitely, if you've got some success on your team, if you popped a few 4Ks yourself, you can say, look, I got this girl. I showed her what to do. You know what I mean? So, and it doesn't have to be your directs, right? It could be somebody on the Zoom helped somebody. Somebody on my team made $4,000, and I'd love to show you how we trained her how to do it if you're open to it, right? So that's a little bit about that. But guys, it's honestly, the most important thing is the enthusiasm, and stop worrying about anybody. Don't worry about your coworker that says, that's a scam, that's a pyramid. Oh my God. Like, if you start listening to other people, they're going to derail you, right? I have really good friends, when I started, literally told me, you're dumb. That is never going to work, blah, 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 all that stuff. And I just said, man, I don't know if it's going to work, but I feel amazing. And I got a car bonus in 20 days. I think I'm going 200K. I literally thought I was going to go 200K as fast as Chastity Marie or any of those people, because I didn't know any better, right? People were signing up. People were signing up because of my story. So I hit the 40K rank in 90 days. And I said, man, I made it, man. This is easy. Why is not everybody in the whole company going 40K? Like this is so easy. Then it took me another month or two, but I want to give a lot of props to this book right here. And I always talk about this book. It's called Mach 2 with Your Hair on Fire. If you haven't read it, you can listen to it for free on YouTube. Richard Bliss Brooke in the direct selling space, 40 years. Genius. This guy knows what the hell he's talking about. And he wrote it all down in this little book. It talks about visualization and self-motivation. And if you start visualizing, do you want me to go into that? Because I've gone over it so many times, but you want me to talk about that part?
I would like for you to talk about that a little bit, because I think that a lot of times it's the mindset that holds people back. And like, just real quick, there are some questions coming for you, and I'll just kind of throw them at you now and you can be thinking about them. Advice for men, because especially our group is female dominated. Like, how do you keep that? Because obviously your uplines are female. How do you keep yourself going? We've got some questions about how have you maintained your ranks? Have you gone up or down? What will you do to earn Vegas? Do you have any advice? And I think you're getting ready to go into this, getting over the hump of 12 to 40K. And I just love, like, I just want to acknowledge really quick before we move on, you took control of your success. You dove into the cloud. You dove in. You did not wait on uplines. You did not wait on someone to hold your hand. And I just think that's amazing. And I also personally would like to know how you keep your energy up. I mean, I know Thrive, but your mental energy, I would love to know how you keep that up so high all the time. So that's a lot, but now it's back to you.
Okay, so some great questions, and I probably forgot half of them, but to answer the last one, guys, you know, going through rehab, it was very humbling, right? You know, I knew that I needed to stop drinking, and I knew I didn't know how to do it, right? I was addicted to alcohol. So I went to AA, and they told me in AA, like, listen to what we're saying, do what we do, you're going to get what we get. So I just translated that to Thrive, right? So I learned how to Vedic meditate, transcendental meditation. If you ever heard of it, that's how I get my day going. I center myself by using a Sanskrit word. It's my mantra, and it's a secret. I can't tell you what it is. I went through this 4-day class, and I learned how to do this meditation. And it's 20 minutes in the morning and 20 minutes between 3 and 6 in the afternoon. And it literally, it makes me go within myself. So they call it transcendental meditation. I'm transcending in. So I'm starting my every single day with my 2 capsules before my feet hit the floor. Then I go right into this meditation. And then I'm going to segue into what this book talks about, is the visualization aspect. And guys, if you don't have a goal and you don't have a roadmap to where you want to go, how are you going to get there? You have to set intentional goals, something that is so amazing that they say your why has to make you cry, right? There's a reasoning behind that. But when you're visualizing, and for me personally, I went to Thrive Palooza. I got this book. I got this book in Punta Cana. I read it on the plane, and I really went 80K 1 month after I read the book. Now, was I doing all the things that I was told to do? Yes. Do I think the book had a lot to do with it? Yes. Did it do everything? No. I had to do the work, right? I had to do the things. I had to do the IPAs, the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1s. And that's what I did, guys. I didn't do 5 reach outs, 4 follow-ups, 3 social media posts, 2 add to the network, and 1 reach out to my upline. I multiplied that by 10. You know, I did as many as I possibly could. Now, I'm not an organized person. I don't have like spreadsheets, and I'm not, if I was organized, I would be amazing, but I'm not. So I had to do with what I could do. I still work a full-time job. My wife passed away. I got 2 kids in cheer. Like, I am a busy guy. So I have to be organized. I have to be disciplined. So I do this meditation. I get into the visualization, and I visualize myself walking across the stage at Thrive Palooza to grab my millionaire award status. I mean, my millionaire award from Paul and Jayson. So when I went to Thrive Palooza, I studied how the people did it, right? I said, okay, they walk up that staircase. I see like there's handrails there. They're holding their millionaire sign. They walk up, they call their name. Their name is written on the wall. I see the name written on the wall, right? I walk over, they grab my millionaire sign, they hand me some roses. I'm smelling the roses. I'm putting all my senses. That's what this book talks about. You have to put all your senses into this vivid imagination. And I say this all the time. Your subconscious mind cannot differentiate between a vivid imagination and reality. So the more real that this imagination and this visualization that I'm doing, my subconscious mind is working towards getting me to that goal. So what does that mean? That means it's going to force me to do stuff that I wouldn't usually do, like my IPAs, like all those things, right? That's why when Paul Gravett says, you're going for 12K, go to the Mercedes dealership, sit in the car that you want, smell the leather, feel the leather on your butt, take it for a test drive, put such a vivid picture in your head, put a picture on a vision board. Guys, you gotta have this, right? The visualization, and Lindsay can talk about the visualization. She's putting vision boards up, and that's how she got, the cleaning lady to say, like, what the hell are you doing? Now, I don't have a cleaning lady to come over and see that, but I look at that all the time. I have it in here because I've been doing a lot of Zooms lately, but it usually is in front of my TV. Guys, I don't watch TV. Very rarely will you catch me watch some TV. Now, every now and again, my kids will be like, Dad, let's watch something, and I will. I'm not saying I don't, but I don't have cable still. I just have Netflix, and that sits in front. So when I wake up in the morning, I do my meditation, I do my visualization. And guys, when I do the visualization, not only am I thinking, I'm watching myself as I'm in the crowd, right? So I see myself walking up the stage. I see the clothes that I'm wearing. I smell the roses. I feel Jason's handshake. I feel Drew putting his arm around me, telling me in my ear, good job, buddy. I smell Paul Gravett's cologne. And it's so funny because I've told Paul before, I just saw him at this last getaway. And I get close to him and I want to smell that cologne. Like I'm sniffing the guy because I want to have a vivid imagination. I want to know exactly what the guy, I know he's probably like, okay, that's like the third time I've seen you smell me now, right? I never told him like exactly what I do, but yeah. But so I'm putting all these senses together, sight, sound. Now here's one thing too that the book says. In 6th grade, it was the bottom of the 9th. I'm up to bat, two bases are loaded, 2 outs. We're losing the game. Bottom of the 9th, I get a real pitch right down the middle and I freaking crank it out of the park, right? I visualize that ball going over the fence. And every time I do, if you can see, I got goosebumps right now. That is another emotional trigger that I'm putting to the exact second when, not Drew, what's the guy that does the videography, Tony. When Tony snaps the picture and I'm in between Jason and Paul, I'm thinking that exact thing when I hit that home run, walk-off home run, everyone's screaming, yeah. I hear the crowd at Thrivepalooza when I'm getting that millionaire award. So I'm vividly imagining this twice a day now for almost 3 years. Well, I didn't start the book until maybe I was already 40K. So let's just say 2 years, okay? I've been doing this for 2 years because I want my subconscious mind. So whatever you're putting into your brain on a daily basis, good or bad, I do positive. I do positive affirmations. I am affirmations, a gratitude list. I got Danelle Delgado's I Choose Joy. I mean, I'm good, man. I do it every day. It's a habit though, right? It's not something that I just woke up one day and said, oh, I'm going to just start doing this. No, I listen to the top leaders. Do your gratitudes, do your I am affirmations, do the visualization, watch YouTube. I would literally listen to YouTube motivational speeches all day long driving in my car. I literally don't even listen to the radio. It's either Clubhouse, I'm listening to network marketing rooms, or books on audio, or literally YouTube, motivational. Listen, you can get your body and your mind so motivated when you're listening to this motivational stuff. Because if you're putting in a Netflix series that's so like down and grotesque and nasty, your like mind is like all wandering. I want to put in good stuff. I'm constantly filling my body and my head with positive things. And when I'm saying I say my affirmations, I say them out loud and I say them with enthusiasm. Like I am 200K. I am a Lavelle Millionaire Award recipient. I am humble. I am signing up a new promoter today. I am changing somebody's life today. Like I get into it because your subconscious mind believes everything you say. So if you go on the other route and say, I don't even want to say it. I don't want to say the word CANT. ICANT, do it. Like my subconscious mind is not going to let that in. So if you are one of those kind of people like, oh my God, I'm never going to, or whatever, you're saying that your subconscious mind believes you. So always say something so powerful about yourself. Talk nice about yourself because your subconscious mind believes you. And I know that I sound really, really hokey, but I've done a lot of research on this stuff. I mean, Tony Robbins has an amazing video you should probably watch about the reticulating activating system. I think I got it right, the RAS. He's talking about you want a certain red Corvette or whatever it is. You want to buy it. All of a sudden, you're driving down the road, you start seeing them everywhere. That's because your subconscious mind, which runs 95% of your body and all your movements and everything, you're doing it subconsciously, right? 5% is conscious. You can get off of work and you're like not even paying attention and you end up at home, right? That's your subconscious mind literally making you get home. So trust me when I say you've got to really start focusing on what you want. Maybe you don't want to be a Lavelle millionaire. Maybe it's, building your dream home or marrying the guy of your dreams or buying a boat, whatever it is. Start to put your subconscious mind working towards that goal. And that's what this book's all about. So Richard Bliss Brooke, 40 years in the network marketing industry, crushes it. He's amazing. Get this book. Amazing, amazing. And I love Jason Camper's book. If you haven't bought Thriving, get Thriving. You're going to have so much more respect for the hurdles that this man has come across. And he really is passionate about this company. So if you read that book and you don't think that Jason and Paul have put their ass in gear and made this the most amazing company with the best products, the most impressive compensation plan, guys, who gets a car at the second rank of their company? Who goes on 3 lifestyle getaways all over the freaking world? I mean, my passport's got more stamps in it than I've ever traveled in my life in the past 3 years. It's like, it's insane. We have everything, but what are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with it? When you look at yourself in the mirror at night and you're brushing your teeth and you can say, oh my God, that's the guy I want on my team. That is a rock star promoter right there. They did everything today that I would dream to sign up on my team. Then you're doing it right. If you can't look yourself in the eye and say, oh, I did everything I possibly could have done today to build my business and help my team get to where they want, then you got work to do and you can start tomorrow. Give yourself grace. Always feel like you did the best for yourself and pat yourself on the back. Hey, I kicked ass today. I did all my IPAs. I did everything. And if you listen to Lindsay Coggins' 10 IPAs that she does, I've been implementing that with my team and I'm seeing massive results. Also, Misty Skelton did a Zoom for my team about her working Zoom, her power hours. Guys, if you're not doing that stuff, you got to really plug your teams in. The team that sticks around, what's the saying? 80% of the people in this industry, they really just come for the community or the products, right? But you can't push them away. If they're not really wanting to focus and work hard on this business, which most people aren't, they say 5% are, right? Keep them close to the campfire because you never know when they're going to catch a spark, right? So everybody that's jumping on these Zooms and, oh, she doesn't do anything. Why should she get on the Zoom? Love her where she's at. Love her. Be so happy that she took a 30 minutes or an hour out of her night to jump on and listen to your bullshit, right? We're all doing this together. And that's what I love about this company. Everybody that I've reached out to from other teams, they'll tell me everything. Like there's no secrets here. It's do the work, put some stories out there, get people to know, like, and trust you, right? Your Facebook, your Instagram, your TikTok, whatever, people are going to start to understand who you are because they buy you. They don't buy, oh, that's a pretty box. Thrive. Yeah. They don't even know what the hell that is. They got to know, all right, Jay loves it. Why does he love it? What do I relate to Jayson with? Like, whatever. So getting into groups, that's how you're going to start adding new people to your network. Some of you guys are OGs. I know some of you guys have been doing this a long time. It's not easy to get new people to your network. You got to get inventive, right? So I don't know if you saw the Super Saturday training that I did, but I literally would say, go to a dog group. Literally, like, I got a dog right here. Go to the dog group and say, oh my God, thank you for, accepting me to this group. My name is Jayson from West Palm Beach. I got a question. I can't seem to get my dog's toenails clipped correctly. What's the best method, or what do you do? The floodgates open. All these people are going to start giving me answers. And guess what I do? Add them as a friend. Send them a message right away and say, oh my God, that was amazing. I added you as a friend, and I hope you don't mind, but if I have any more questions about my dog, that was such great advice. Can I reach back out to you? Of course you can. They feel good that they helped you. They're going to accept your friend request, and then voila, they're going to start watching your wall. They're going to start watching, who is this Jayson? But we're not going to attack them with, oh, do you want to feel amazing and try my Thrive? No, you just made a new friend. We're professional friend makers here, right? I got so many people that I've added to my friends list that I'm not attacking them. Now, if they've been interacting on my stories and I see them in my stories, I might say, I know you see what I'm doing over here. Are you ready to start this or what? Like, I'm direct to people, some people, right? But give me some of the other questions that you had, Tammy.
Okay, well, so a lot of them have to do with like rank, keeping rank, going from one rank to the next. And so I've been 80K for a long time. Same thing, climbed really fast. And I've been at 80K for, I think, 5 years, if not more. I have never once thought about quitting or giving up just because I'm not where I want to be. And I think you feel the same way. You're not yet where you want to be, but you know you're going to get there. I don't know if that is something that you and I are born with. How do we get other people to get to that spot? Because so many people get frustrated that, oh, I've been 12K for, a year. Oh, you've been getting a car bonus for a year. That's amazing. Like, how could you, I get like being disappointed, but I don't get giving up. So how do you keep yourself from getting down? How do you not get in the dumps and say, you know what, it's not going to happen. I'm doing something wrong. Like, how do you handle that for yourself? Like, in your own mind, how do you do that?
Okay, great question. And I've been 80K now for 2 years, and I've been really close. This last month, I closed out 152, and I was like, all right, I'm in the right track. But, I have gone up and down. I went 4K, 12K, 40K within 90 days. I went 80K a couple months later. I held it for a few months, and I went back to 40K. And I'll tell you, I don't tell many people this, but I was so disappointed in myself, right? And I said, oh my God, like I'm not the leader I need to be. Like, but you got to surround yourself with positive people that are going to uplift you and hold you accountable, right? So yeah, listen, this is a marathon. This is not a sprint. And the ones that go to the very top rapidly, they'll tell you, man, I lost that rank. Like it happens. You're going to go up and down. When I got out of rehab, one of the guys that was in there with me, I became friendly with him. He jumped on board with me, and this guy took off like a lightning bolt too. He's one of the reasons why I went to 40K. He hit 12K within a month himself. So I got him 12K, I'm 12K, I'm on my way to 40K. And the guy relapsed and he like disappeared, and all the people that he brought with him, they disappeared. So I lost a 12K rank in the very beginning, but it didn't stop me because I knew what the hell was going to happen. I knew once I got the right person, the products in their hands, they might catch the vision like I did. See, I caught the vision very early, and I did that by plugging in. Watching those 200K documentaries, guys, I was like, I can freaking do this. Look at this Billy Holderby. Look at this Mike Page. Look at these people. Like, they're just like me. Like, I can do this. Why not me? And that's what Maria Dillard told me too. She's like, we did a live video together, and she was at the end. Her closing statement is, why not you? Why? And I that just stuck with me. I'm like, why not? Why not you guys? Like, you can do this too, right? So you just listen. the self-development is the biggest part of this business. If you're not pouring into yourself and you're not reading books on improving yourself, because how the hell are you going to get to 200K with a shitty attitude? You got to really pour into yourself. And if you're having a bad day, read some motivational books. Guys, there's so many out there. This book right here really helped me a lot too. The Game of Conquering. It talks about being a victim, talks about being a survivor, and it talks about being a conqueror. The Game of Conquering by Rob Spear. You probably know about him. He's big in the training. And listen, I'm not really big on following trainers from other companies or whatnot, but that book is amazing. The other one I said, you know, he's in another company too, but we have the freaking rock stars of the industry right here at our disposal, guys. In the cloud office, multi-millionaires and six-figure earners are telling you exactly what they do. If you replicate, duplicate, and multiplicate that exact strategy, you're going to get to the top. You just can't give up. You can never stop doing what you're doing. And once you do, oh, I hit 40K, yay! And you start celebrating too much, and then you're not doing any IPAs, and then next month you're 12K, and you're like, what happened? Well, dumbass, you stopped doing what you're supposed to be doing. You should be doing this stuff every single day, no matter what, non-negotiable. Even on a bad day, you got to do the non-negotiable things. For me, that's my birthday reach outs. That's my gratitude list. That's my the 3-2-1s that Lindsay Coggins is talking about. Do as many as you can. The 5-4-3-2-1. I do that even when I don't want to. Do I do it half-assed sometimes? Yep. That's why I'm still 80K, right? If I did the work that I was supposed to do on a consistent basis, like, you know, Courtney Glazer, she's a machine. If I had her work ethic, I'd be 200K, but I'm not Courtney Glazer. I'm me, and I got to accept that I'm not anybody else, and I'm going to get to the top when it's my time. Everything happens for a reason. I learned that in rehab too. You know, I got really humble and realized like every single door that's opening for me now is something that I did to lead me there. So have grace. Feel when you see somebody on your team struggling, reach down. Paul said it great in this last getaway. He's like, congratulate your team. Make your team feel good. Reach out. Say thank you. I was so grateful to be on that trip as the, you know, earn the airfare as a 40K. I didn't do that by myself. I respect every single person on my team for all the work they did. I don't care if it's their own personal customer order or they're a 40, 80. I got 40, 80Ks on my team. So it's a group effort, guys. And you have to be so thankful and grateful for everybody, no matter if they're working, love them where they're at. They might catch the spark. Did that answer that question for you?
It did. And I have one more, and then I'm going to let you go because I feel like we've kept you too long already. Over the last several years, and you've probably heard this too, so-and-so doesn't like their leader. So-and-so doesn't, their leader doesn't do enough. So-and-so needs a different leader. What, you know, to me, and it sounds like you have an amazing direct upline. I do not. And I don't know if that's also what makes the difference in my mind. What do you say to people who are waiting around on someone else or allowing, like to me, when someone says, oh, my leader let me down, or, oh, my leader this, that's putting your own failures on someone else in my mind. What is your take on that with people when they start basically blaming someone else for their lack of success?
Well, that's it. You know, nobody wants to be responsible for their failures, right? So it's the easiest thing to do is my upline didn't teach me. My upline didn't do this. Oh, my upline doesn't, like, shut up. Shut the hell up. I hate when somebody says that. It's like, dude, it's all about you now. Once you start realizing that your upline's not going to do anything for you, you have to do the work, right? So Courtney Glazer does a lot of Zooms for my team. She's amazing. She literally lost her upline to another company and she went millionaire after. And so did a couple other people. She's like, I don't have a fucking upline. I crush this business on my discipline, on the things that I do daily. I use that as fuel to my fire. I don't need anybody else. I'm going to teach my team and we're going to crush it. So she said, run with the runners, walk with the walkers, quit on the quitters. If they are not going to show up and they're in your downline, you can't pull them. You can't, you're going to exhaust yourself. And I found that out the hard way, even though Courtney told me that in the very beginning. She's like, Jayson, don't drag people. You can't drag people to the starting line. That's what I was doing. I'm like, oh, they're going to be so good. Like, they got so many contacts. If they just would plug into the Zoom, like, let them go. Let them watch you. She literally said, and I love Courtney. She's a really good friend of mine. She told me, I sign people up. I tell them, here are the Zooms at this time. You know, these are the people, blah, blah, blah. If they don't reach back out to me, bye-bye. They don't want it. I can't make anybody want this. You can beg, plead, pull. You can't push a rope. You can't force somebody to want it. But I know I went a little bit off track, but you know, my upline is very supportive. And you know, it's Maria Dillard, Tanya Welch-Ward, and Allison Ruiz. They crush it in the business. I have massive amounts of respect for them, but they don't really do my job, right? Like, I have to wake up in the morning. I got to do my personal development. If I'm not doing the personal development, I'm not doing the IPAs. I got to do the meditation, the visualization. I got to do my birthday reach outs. I got to do it. So it's up to me. If my numbers are down, you know, my PPA is usually over 10. If it gets under 10, that's not my upline's fault. That's me. That's my problem. So what am I going to do? I'm going to do more reach outs. I'm going to join more groups. I'm going to meet more people in public. You know, my daughters do competitive cheer. Like, I'm going to talk to more cheer moms. I'm going to do like more. It's all about me. I'm going to do another live video. I'm going to do some curiosity posts. I'm going to flash exactly what I did this past weekend. I was in this lifestyle getaway. I'm just sprinkling that out. Like, oh my God, this amazing lifestyle getaway. Like, you can do it too. We can teach you how. Like, you got to just showcase the positive, and don't be putting negative shit on your wall. Don't be like negative Nancy. Nobody wants to buy anything from somebody that's an asshole or they're mean or negative. They want to buy something from somebody that they like. I'm not going to go to the store. Perfect example. I was at the airport. There was two lines. The one line, the guy was like, just a complete asshole to like 5 or 6 passengers. And the line on the other side was way longer, but I was like, I know why. I don't want to get in that asshole's line. I want to go to this nice lady over here, right? It's the same with network marketing. Who the hell is going to buy vitamins from somebody that's obnoxious, you know, pushing the vaccine on you or telling you to vote for Biden or Bush or whatever? Like, you got to just be the shining light. And Chastity Marie says that a lot. Be the shining light that people look up to, that people want to join. They want to be a part of what's good. They don't want to be a part of all that negativity. If you're putting all that negativity out there, you get it back. It's the law of attraction, right? Your vibe attracts your tribe. So put out some amazing positive vibes. You're going to get them back in tenfold, right? The gratitude list, you guys, I'm not making this shit up. I didn't make any of this up. I'm copying what the top leaders told me what to do, and it's working. So I hope I answered all the questions. You guys are amazing.
Yeah, no, you are amazing. I so appreciate it. And now you all know what I meant by like, good luck getting some sleep tonight, because hopefully you're so fired up that you're going to do all your IPAs that you didn't do earlier today, now that you've heard from him. So thank you a million times over. It means so much to us that you took the time to be with us, to talk to us so openly and honestly. I appreciate that so much. And I will just encourage all of you to get your butts to Vegas so you can meet Jayson in person. That's what I'll leave you with. So thank you. And I will post this recording for you guys. Bye.
You're the best. Have a good night.
Thank you.